Hey guys, here's a quick overview of our advertising app. This is a great app. When anything is moved to the deal pipeline, it also creates an item here in advertising. The same address that's newly under contract will be here in the advertising app. It's a really cool app where you can kind of aggregate all of your information about a property and then send it to your marketing manager, send it to your VA, whoever it is, and get them to post it and do whatever task you want them to do with it. So let's go in and check it out. So here's our pipeline reference to the house that's under contract now. Who's going to be managing the property? It can be, again, it can be the marketing manager, it can be your VA, it can be yourself. It could be anybody. Just make sure you set there and default owner of these advertising apps. Let's see, here's the statuses. These ones here are the ones that will fire off the different tasks that need to be done. So if it's new, you can have it, have somebody go in and research and get the photos in there, whatever it is. And then once they complete all those tasks, if you daisy chain them, then they can advertise it in your select channels. By all means, change the template, tailor it to you, get them to advertise it, give them the instructions wherever you want them to do it. Showing just means that it's up, it's advertised, and now it's in the showing status. You're just getting calls, hopefully getting views for the property, and see what happens. Pending is obviously you've got a buyer for it or a renter. Closed and dead, you can use those as you see fit. So you go put in the address, the unit number, there's your Zillow link that can give you some extra information, any notes that you want to about the house, and then here's the specific advertising section. So you normally, like say Craigslist, they normally have a straight posting title and then a description of the house, that body, that message body. Same thing with Zillow, they have a posting title and then house details. So this is where you can set exactly what you want your advertising to look like, as well as your sale rent price, and then the ARV. This one's important, like if you're wholesaling a house, you kind of want to set an ARV of what people, what you're selling it for and what it's actually worth after rehab. Email blast. This is where you can pull in your contacts either manually, or you can match them down here and send all of your matched buyers specific email about this property. So you basically will just type in your subject line here and then type whatever you want to them. Give them the address, give them your contact information, give them whatever information you want, a link to the pictures, a link to, a specific something about the house, and you can email the ones that you pull in here manually, or you can just email the ones that you matched below. Same thing with the text. If you want to send a text to just a couple, your VIP buyers or people who would really like this house, you could do that here. Remember, you pull them in from your contacts app. So, if this realtor loves buying houses off market, let them know about it. This is where you can match. This is where, remember I was saying in the contacts app that areas they're interested in, this is where they match it. If you put counties in there, or if you put zip codes in there, whatever you do, this is where you can match it. So type in the county and the zip code here, and it'll basically search those other fields in every single contact to see who matches. And then you basically type it in here and you pull, that's what searches, and then they'll auto-populate in this field for you. It takes just a few seconds. We also have a neat little section where you can create a flyer. So make sure you have an address and then your title and description and your ARV, everything is set up there. All you need to do is add in the square footage, add a couple of images here. The flyer, test it out, play with it, do a couple test ones. It only has 3 images, and it has, it basically just pulls over information from this little section here, the ARV, that kind of stuff. And then just create your little flyer. It's all you got to do is add that information and hit create, and you're good to go. What it does do is it does tag the contact information of whoever is listed here as who's managing the property. So if you have you know, the name, phone number, and email of, you know, your marketing manager, and here, that's what the contact information that it puts on the flyer, just so you know, FYI. So that's our advertising app. It's a pretty cool app. It has some really, really cool features. So make use of it, utilize it as much as you can, and see what you think. Thank you for listening.